reference in this style. Many different ways. Job Publications uses APA, right? So that has to be there. Finally, clear, succinct writing style with a confident voice, right? That's very important. It's also very difficult for a lot of people, myself included. It's a process that takes lots of writing to work out and master, but any efforts along that line is very good. Just a bit on how to improve your writing style. I always recommend the classics. We've got Mr. Strunk and White here. Mr. Strunk and White. And also this book On Writing Well by William Zisser. These are considered real classics. And I've read these many years ago. And then recently, when I was preparing this presentation, I found these and I picked one up again and just kind of flipped through it and came up on this quote. And I'll read it to you. Omit needless words. Vigorous writing is concise. A sentence should contain no unnecessary words. A paragraph, no unnecessary sentences. For the same reason that a drawing should have no unnecessary lines, and a machine no unnecessary parts. Wow. Yeah. And you just get that from like doing this, right? All right. Look at this book here. And flip through it, and you get to this page. Verbs. Use active verbs unless there is no comfortable way to get around using a passive verb. The difference between an active verb style and a passive verb style in clarity and vigor is the difference between life and death. And I just found that at random. And these books are full of this stuff. They're like nuclear bombs, for your writing, So one idea that came to me when I read these is that you could just do it one day, like when you get some free time, just go like this and read one page, and then
meditate on all.
Yeah, seriously, it's so amazing. And then when I was reading through, I'm like, oh, now that's why I do what I do. So when I'm polishing and going through papers, I realize that this is very influential. So if you submit something to me, I'll be polishing, and a lot of the way I polish is based on stuff like this, all right? The idea is that the words themselves is not the most important thing. It's the ideas behind the words that are most important. So it's the spaces between the words that we need to create, right? We need to, a lot of people, through lack of clarity, lack of focus, lack of understanding, or whatever, or insecurity, whatever reason, we put too much words, and it obscures. It tends to obscure. So my job is often to prune and cut and reshape, and so that the ideas really shine, and it's really beautiful when that happens. All right. Okay. So another article I have for you. This is an unpublished article that was written by a professor at a university in England, and he's a friend of a dear friend of mine. And I contacted him, and he gave my permission to give this out. And this basically covers a lot of the sort of a short version of these, and I would like to give one to you right now. So we pass these down. All right. This is called Editing for Academics, and it covers all of the sort of the key essentials for the organization process, the writing process. It gives clear, concise advice on minute details of writing, commas or types of problems, grammar,